enforcement. We've been negotiating for a long time. Things get settled, like in the IRS, but right now, when you're under audit, you don't do it. You don't do that. So we're under audit. They treat me very well.
Tell us what you paid in federal taxes.
I didn't call you. I'm talking to him. You should be more respectful of this gentleman. You're very rude to him.
As the battle over the confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett begins. Late today, the president praised Judge Barrett and defended a rush to see her confirmed.
Yesterday, I was very proud to nominate Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the United States Supreme Court.
Hours earlier, in Delaware,
Good afternoon.
Joe Biden defined the stakes for Democrats.
The clear focus is this is about your health care.
Biden read aloud a tweet sent by the president today, claiming Obamacare will be replaced if it is terminated by the Supreme Court. Biden broadened the threat he sees with Barrett on the high court.
Women could lose the bedrock rights enshrined in Roe v. Wade for 50 years. People are voting right now.
President Trump argues the vacancy is his to fill.
In every single instance, going back to George Washington, the president has performed his constitutional duty and nominated a justice. And in almost every one of these cases over the past 230 years, where the president and the Senate were the same party, the justice, as you know, that justice was confirmed.
Biden urged Republican senators to, quote, step back from the brink and let voters decide the court's direction.
Just because you have the power to do something doesn't absolve you of your responsibility to do right by the American people.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.